I am back and with some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're on episode 124 and we're going to continue on with the fate of Atlantis. And yeah, another day, another new rotation. And yeah, let's just crack on. So I think we're just getting into quests now, which is pretty nice. And just to update, for this rotation, it's gonna have. I'm gonna try and do some No Man's Sky. Because I've been a bit all over the place with Grounded. Even though I've been enjoying the update, but I'm thinking of like trying some new stuff because I've been doing a lot of Grounded, and I would like to try something new, something similar to Grounded. But so this rotation will be. For the morning videos will be Assassin's Creed, Halo Infinite, Assassin's Creed, Halo Infinite. And then for afternoon videos later on tonight and tomorrow will be State of Decay. Then the 2 days after that will be No Man's Sky. And I think it'll be alright. Because like thing is, No Man's Sky, I've seen I follow what's the studio's name who made No Man's Sky? Not Epic Games, is it? No, it's something. What's the name? I can't remember the name of the studio, but Hello Games, that's it. Hello Games. They made No Man's Sky, and over the years I follow them on Twitter, and they've had some really cool updates for No Man's Sky. Like there's like new biomes, caves. Like it's a big difference from what I played years ago when it came to Xbox One. So I'm excited to see where that game's at, and it's in the same sort of vein as Grounded, which I want like a survivally somewhat thing. I've got kind of another idea as well. I might do 2 No Man's Sky this rotation, and when it comes down to the next rotation, I might try some Minecraft and see which one I would like to play more of. Which one do I connect to more? Which one would I think would be good as a series? I think both would be good. But I'm thinking I might want to alternate between Grounded and something else though. I don't know. I would ask people in the comments, but by the time this is out on YouTube, I've probably worked on the next few rotations and done them. But, yeah. So there's some new stuff to look forward to. It's probably by the time this is out for YouTube, it'll be premiering, and it'll be premiering for like a month.
You again.
But,
Always nice to see a friendly face.
But yeah, so look forward to that, and I think my goal in that series will be just to explore, go planet to planet, be a proper space adventurer. I think it'd be good fun, and because usually my first playthrough in No Man's Sky was, I loaded in, I moved to 1 or 2 planets. Barely moved to a solar system, and I found that perfect planet, built a base, and then that were it. So I think it'd be cool to go in, because there's so much to No Man's Sky. There's so many planets, so many galaxies, it's crazy. So it isn't like I would be running out of things to do in it as well. So I could build a base, there's so many cool stuff that's been added, and yeah, I look forward to it. So, but anyway, we got Assassin's Creed today, and see how it goes, and carry on with the fate of Atlantis. So as always, thank you for watching, and let's get into it.
Keeper, you found my workshop after all. I know it may not look like much, but it's home.
I told you. You can call me Kassandra.
In front of the staff? Pah. But I'm glad you came. There's much to show you in this great land.
If you're offering, I could use some help getting my bearings.
I've already been
give
all
yourself
over it.
time. The golden fields reveal themselves slowly and selectively, but I can help. Walk with me.
Maybe you're right. I need to clear my head. Where to?
I consider myself a keymaker. One of my keys might interest you.
What do you do in your workshop?
Invent. All of reality's secrets are hidden behind doors. My inventions act as keys that unlock those doors.
You reveal the secrets behind them.
You're as wise as Pythagoras. Come on, but why discuss what we can see for ourselves? Observe. Way up there.
What was the point of that horse ride?
If only you could have seen it when it was new.
It seems like most of Elysium is in ruins. What happened?
This place is beautiful, as are all of Persephone's creations. But it is a world that changes at her whims. When I see decay, I know she needs us at her side more than ever.
What's the point of getting off our horses? We didn't need to get off. It's funny because we've been through all of these places. Sorry for playing the way I am, like going question mark into the 4 major stories, but at least we got it all done in one go. The only thing is we might have to replay some areas,
Imagine all the
but
heroes
that should be
who have
alright.
passed through those golden fields, basking in the glory of eternal peace. Each thinking they'd see nothing more beautiful, only then to set eyes on Persephone.
Why do you keep getting off your horse? You don't need to.
Ella.
Look there, Keeper.
Wow.
That encampment is the site where Hephaestus built a home for Aphrodite.
Doesn't look like much now.
It stood tall until Aphrodite met their child Adonis. His ability to wreak havoc with a wink and a smile is second to none.
Calm down, mate. He's gonna fucking fling himself off his horse. He's not careful. This is quite nice though. This is really chill. Quest line just to be shown around the place. I quite like it.
Off we go now.
I don't know why he keeps getting off his horse though, because it's wasting time. Really?
What happened to me in there?
Imagine for a moment, inside you, inside all of us, are parchments twisting like ribbon. On those parchments is written the story of who you are, who you were, and who you will become. Does that make sense?
So this twisting ribbon defines each of us. And what happened in there changed what defines me.
You understand? With these keys, you can unlock the secrets inside you, and wrest control from them. I've built many.
Thank you. I'm not used to doing this on my own. On the Adrestia, I had Varnavas as a guide.
Ah, well, I hope it's a long time before I meet him here. I'll leave you to your adventuring. You're welcome to come back to my workshop anytime.
Here, Hermes.
Okay. That was quite nice. That was a nice quest. Nothing too crazy. I have to say, I've never been so tired in all my life. My recent job is exhausting. I've been doing like 5 till midnight. And somehow I'm still pushing to do videos the next morning. Oh man. I should have a few days off. I can easily have a few days off. But for some reason I just want to keep things up and until I really need to have some time off or something. Because I like to have a stream, do a stream every day as well, because that means that Twitch is getting some love as well.
Come on.
It means Twitch is getting love as well, and because I know I've seen a lot of YouTube in my time. Like YouTube's like my main form of entertainment. So I know a little bit about the algorithm, and I don't know whether it's changed or anything, but I know that YouTube likes a regular upload schedule, and I don't know whether it's the same for Twitch. Like you need to stream every day to build an audience for that. I've been getting quite a few followers. I think as of doing this, I just hit 80 subscribers, which isn't too exciting for some, but for me that's pretty cool. When I don't really promote my YouTube videos I should really put my videos up on Twitter now and then. I promote it every day, but then it's like, yeah, like people will come across and pick what they want to watch, you know, and that's what I want. I'm not expecting people to watch every single video I do, because it's just, most of the stuff ain't for people, like their own, like, someone who's an Assassin's Creed fan will probably enjoy this series, but they might not care too much about Grounded or State of Decay. But a State of Decay person, they'd love my State of Decay series, I hope. And same with Grounded, it's like, you might pick and choose, and hopefully with No Man's Sky, you might go, oh, I like your Grounded videos, I'll try your No Man's Sky, because I think No Man's Sky will be better than The Long Dark or something. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep it up, and like I could easily have a week off and be fine, but I'm in a routine, and if I get out of it and I'm being lazy, it'll sneak up to me, and I don't want to end up if I can avoid having that on-off day that I had planned, I should. But we'll just see how tired I get, but it'll be interesting anyway. So yeah, let's crack on and let's go.
You look concerned.
I'm worried about Persephone.
Persephone can look after herself.
She's incredible. I agree, but these are strange times. I've heard that some ungrateful delinquents plot against her.
These ungrateful delinquents. Could they be right?
Bah, you give them too much credit. Still, Persephone needs protection.
Don't look at me.
There's a friend of mine and your father,
like his gun,
Kyros of Xarax. He's a strong and honorable warrior. He's been abducted, but if we could free him...
You're suggesting we make a human Persephone's bodyguard?
With Kyros at the ready, the humans will think twice before attacking one of their own.
I like his gun, it's got an eagle on. I'd love that for
If I didn't know
Kassandra.
any better, I'd say you were in love with Persephone.
No one understands her the way I do. Adonis, she's a cruel despot. To her husband, she's a trinket on his arm.
And what do you see?
Me? Oh, I don't know. I've never had anyone ask me before. She's everything.
Jesus, mate. You're
How
simping
do you
for
know
her.
this, Kyros?
He was an aide, of sorts, to your father. Every great painter needs a hand to crush their pigment. That was Kyros, a warrior.
Say no more. I'll find Kyros for you.
Ah, I knew I could trust you. While you're gone, I'll arrange a meeting with Persephone. Bring Kyros to the heart of Elysium. We'll be there.
I'm guessing I'll be able to lead him to like the rebellion or something. I'm jumping. Wait! Oh. I'm gonna jump in the water. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into No Man's Sky again. It's been a minute. Like, it's on Xbox One, so I don't know how. It might not be the prettiest version of the game, but I suppose that you could say that for any of the games I'm playing. But Xbox, I think the Xbox One and PS4, they do handle games all right. For me, I don't really care about, like, I know I'll probably care if I actually see like 60 frames per second, but I'm not used to like 30 and like the bare minimum. Like, it's not that bad. Like, you can still enjoy games with it. I'm thinking I might end up saving up for an Xbox Series X or something. Now that I've got a job. That's if I survive the next few weeks.
Best stay out of sight.
I've been here before. I've brought shit to you. You having a go at me? Or is this a different place? Yeah, this is a rebellion. I've been helping them. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh, nice hammer, dude. I thought I'd be able to, like, let him join the rebellion.
I hope you're ready. Help me! To the enemy! Put it down!
Oh, nice block.
Get it down! Malaka!
Really, you need Kassandra as a bodyguard. He sounds like... What's his name? No.
So, how do you get that?
You hammer away.
Pythagoras was my father. Things happened. Now it's mine.
That right? That makes us family. I knew the man well.
I heard. This way. Persephone's waiting.
Persephone herself? This is going to be easier than I thought.
Wait. What's going to be easier?
Unless he is going to assassinate. Is this all set up?
All right, heroes. Let's make this quick. You said this is going to be easier than you thought.
Since we're basically family, I'm trusting your honor. I work for Adonis.
But you were caged by humans.
Yes, and Hermes found out about it right around the time Persephone was coaxed into deciding she needs a bodyguard.
You staged the whole thing and you're using Hermes to infiltrate
That makes
Persephone's
sense.
lair? You're no
That's cool.
simple warrior.
Before I met your
It's
father,
kind of stupid though, because I've killed innocent
each
men
warrior.
for no reason.
When my third boy fell in battle, there was only guilt. I'd cried all my tears for the first two.
Go on.
And with the fourth, I felt longing. Sadness had become my only friend. And I had no one left to grieve. Warriors don't bring peace. They bring sorrow.
So by getting behind
Kinda reminds me
Persephone's
of Bayek
defenses,
a little bit, I
you
know.
think you can prevent war? You could convince her to surrender or distract her while Adonis escapes.
Anything but battle. But before we go to Persephone, I have to send confirmation this plan worked. Will you take me?
Fine, but be quick. We need to go to Persephone and Hermes. They're waiting. You really think you can save lives?
I'm not sure how death works in Elysium, but suffering is eternal, and that is something I can stop.
I think I remember this bugging out before. Like you wouldn't get on a horse or something. When I first played it, I think this bugged out. Like, see, like he freaks out with his horse. Like, come on, mate. There's a lot of horse riding in this update. Honestly, it makes things easier.
Move!
I am. What are you doing? No. You see it, we could have just rode through them. Like, what the fuck? Oh. What are you doing now? I was like, if you're just gonna ride through them, I'm not gonna be happy.
That's all of them. Let's keep moving.
Once Adonis hears my plan worked, maybe he'll stand down.
Hurry, Kyros. We need to get back to Hermes, or Persephone might suspect something.
I hear Persephone likes to test her new recruits, and I've got a bit of a temper. If you see me turning red,
I'll think of something.
What's going on? Oh. What?
Move!
What? I don't get what's going on. What was the point of that? I wish there was more, like, you know when you're escorting someone? If you actually put them on the back of the horse, it'd be so much easier. It's kind of encouraging the rebellion, isn't it?
Where have you been? No one keeps Persephone waiting.
Kyros delayed us. Ask him.
I'd been locked up for ages. You know how our queen feels about filth. I didn't want her judging us, judging you for being unpresentable.
Explain it to Persephone. She's waiting.
I'll make sure she knows this was entirely my fault, not yours.
Thing is, Persephone
I'm
ain't
sorry I
stupid.
was
She knew
ungrateful.
what's going on.
Kyros will make a strong guard. Thank you again, friend.
Here, Hermes.
Keeper, I've been robbed. These are dark times
do
for
this?
Elysium. Those delinquent fools have robbed even me.
What did they take?
I fashioned a key, a recipe if you will, for an eternal flame. I intended to gift it to Persephone. With it, she could shine her light, even in the underworld.
No matter who the ruler is, if you give her fire, you're going to get burned.
You still don't understand. Persephone wants to protect us from the dark horrors in the underworld. With the flame, she could.
So write the recipe again.
What I wrote took lifetimes. We can't let it stay in the hands of humans who would use it against her. Keep her. Kassandra, we have to steal it back.
You're a good man for wanting to protect Persephone. I'll help.
I thank you. You are quickly becoming my friend and ally.
What's sincere about
Eternal
that?
flame sounds more like a myth than some simple recipe.
I began writing the recipe with your father. It's as real as the danger we'd face without it.
Why do you go to these lengths to save Persephone? She wouldn't do the same for you.
Since these humans started acting against her, she's been suffering. When she suffers, we all suffer.
Hermes, has it occurred to you she might just be using you?
Of course not. She simply needs someone to rely on. She needs me.
I'll find the rebels and get your recipe.
That's all I ask. If you are spotted or cause a commotion, we risk retaliation. Go unseen.
This looks like the scribbles of a madman. But it's been ripped. Where's the rest of it?
And so I'm gonna... So I've done 2 out of 3, which is pretty good. Really, we don't have to go and kill every guard that we see, but because if we can just get the recipe, I'll be good. And yeah, as I'm doing this, yesterday I did a random stream on Hitman, and I did the Freedom Fighters mission. I think it's like episode 6. And it's been a while since that's been up, but man, that mission is the most tedious stealth mission I've ever had. Like, it's so weird, like, it's so different to any other Hitman mission, because other Hitman missions, you just get so many more options, and you have less military-like situations, whereas in that Freedom Fighters mission, as soon as you get spotted, the whole camp's on you within an instant, and it's so weird compared to the rest of the game where it doesn't behave like that. Whoa, hello. Like, it's fine. Like, I still had fun with the mission, but man, it was a bit of work. Because I'm trying to crack on with that series now and then, because that's another game that is kind of around. It's the same with The Witcher. Like, I would like to keep them up a little bit more, but yeah, they are. I think they are better as random streams. Even if like I completed this, I want to do Origins, I think. But I don't know. I think we'll just see how. I think we'll just see. Like, we'll just do when I want to and can. Keep up random stream weekend. Well, I say random stream weekends because I might be working some weekends, so I might not be able to do anything too crazy. That's why I'm not sure I will be able to do like The Witcher for a while, because I like to do The Witcher's like a real long stream, so I'll have to see about that. But as long as I keep up the main running series like State of Decay, Grounded, stuff like that. As long, cause, like, that's the thing. Grounded isn't going anywhere. Like, I'm always gonna keep returning to it. It's just sorry for repeating myself all the time, but it's just because there are elements to recent updates and everything that hasn't really excited me too much about the game, or it isn't the reason why I bought Grounded in a way. Like, the game's still awesome. Like, the world that Grounded is, like, you think about it, they've done a phenomenal job with Grounded, and it isn't even finished. Like, how immersive it is when, for a game to allow you to be shrunk down to an ant-sized person.
To go unseen.
that didn't work out the first time round. If I can keep to the edge, I might be okay. Just out of bounds. Like, if I can just go and get the recipe and that'll be it, I should be grand. And yeah, I love grounded. Like, I wouldn't be still doing. I wouldn't have done like over 100 and something episodes on it if I didn't give a damn or enjoy the game. It's just recent updates. They've been going down a route that I'm not really connected to so well. Well. It's just the RPG side that I'm not a fan of. For me. Let's just skimmy along the side of it. You know what they should have added to Odyssey and Origins? A stamina thing for climbing. It's like, this is really unrealistic, but it is nice though. That's the thing with Odyssey. The fact that you can jump off a building and jump off from amazing heights and be okay. Even though it's unrealistic as hell, it is so satisfying still. What was that? I don't need that. Are they marking? They have marked the one that I need, right? I'm not gonna have to. It's not gonna be a search area, is it? This is a different way of what I usually do. Trying to sneak in without being. If I can sneak in without killing anyone, and I think that'll be quite cool. I should save it. And I like the climbing animations, it's so satisfying to look at. So much for not killing anyone. Sorry, I saw someone there, I want to kill them. Just make sure I highlight everyone. So where is that? That's on the other side, isn't it? Oh. Uh-oh. He's losing, thank God. I must press the attack button then. Where is that? Is that inside? Or I think it's around that side. Oh. It's right there. Ah. damn it! Go away!
Who's whistling over there?
Got it. That's what you need. Haha, got out. Would have been cool to not kill anyone, but that was a bit tricky there. It's possible. It's like in Hitman. Like, there's that many options to do every mission. It's really cool. Like, there's so much replay value in Hitman. And it's the same with this. Like, even though, like, yeah, there's different ways you can tackle camps. Like, the game does encourage you to kill everything, though. Because you need the XP and stuff like that. Really, you don't get a choice. And, like, you need to kill the captains at the end, and... Or, like, with, like, the cultist camps and that. The game is, like, yeah. With the cultist camps, they are always, like, kill every single person in the camp. Why are they there? There's a thing up here. Yeah, I've been really enjoying all my series, really. That's why I want to keep them up as much as I can. And so I think if I stopped just doing my videos, or it would just, like, be pointless now. And really, I feel like this has become such a good hobby of mine. I've absolutely loved every second of this, and I only want to do more, I think. Why is that to go up there? I assume so. I might as well have just climbed up at this point. How good that look. Oh my god, that's a photo worth taking. What is that? Oh, whoa. That looked like a dinosaur on top of that building. What is that? It's a flower petal. Oh, I'm gonna fall asleep to this music. Stop it. Need some hardcore heavy metal or something. I assume that goes over there. Does that? No. Oh, no. Yeah. Might as well fucking... Fuck this, I'm climbing. Fuck it. We do it in post. Oh, Kassandra, go, go, go. I love the fact you can do this. When older Assassin's Creed, like Ezio couldn't go up a little ledge or something, or climb up a little rock or something. It was so irritating. It was what they had at the time. Like, you can imagine if Ezio could do this shit, or imagine if we had a massive RPG with Ezio. I know it's not for everyone, but I think there's room for another. Oh, nice upper body strength, Kassandra. I think there is a room for another Ezio game if they wanted to do it. Because if you think about it, like, there is that time, you know, 'cause people thought, Revelation's was gonna be more open world and bigger. With the, they thought the open world was gonna be bigger and more open. With, Revelations, because if you remember the trailer, it was Ezio going through mountainous terrains across, I think it was Persia, was it? Or somewhere else? I can't remember, like, well, I think he led to Persia, wasn't it? I might be wrong about that, but he went all over. Oh, it's gonna be a boss fight. And it just led all over, and different sceneries. It was like a desert area, snow area, mountainous, and we kind of got little bits of that during the game. But the whole Ezio going through a massive journey across some huge map would be cool to see, like him, because there's so much possibilities of what did he get up between then and there, like the in-between spots, you know. And it'd be cool to see Ezio back, wouldn't it? How cool would it be if the next Assassin's Creed they said Ezio's returning? I know that a lot of people would be like, oh no, leave it alone, but like an older Ezio, just before Revelations, RPG style, would be kind of cool, I think. But then I would like to see Edward again. I'd like to see Bayek again. They need to return some characters, I think. Maybe not Ezio. Ezio's like really perfect, his story, so that doesn't need to be touched. But like, I think Edward could do with another game, and because there's that whole story arc when he went back to England. Like, you don't even need to make it Black Flag relate. Like, you don't need to have a ship and stuff. Just like a classic Assassin's Creed story with Edward in London or something. And then that'd be awesome. I would really like that. And Bayek, I think Bayek deserves another game. I know that I've seen a few tweets that they're not done with Origins, so I guess we'll see Bayek again, which would be cool. So I think he deserves another game, because he did a really good job with Origins.
We need to get the recipe back.
About
He made that character iconic, like Edward did.
You've spared this realm great suffering, my friend. I wonder, were you spotted?
Of course not. But Hermes...
Good. We don't risk retaliation.
I'm keeping these torn notes. If rebellion is coming, this power could be used to light all of Elysium on fire.
Perhaps you're right. So long as you swear to me you'll guard this secret with your life, I can rest, knowing Persephone will never be touched by this flame.
Hermes, things are worse in Elysium than I've been letting on. The rebels are organized and ready to fight. War is coming.
We must crush the force behind the chaos. Let's fight for Persephone.
You're so worried about Persephone, you can't even see you're in just as much danger.
You kept the eternal flame out of the hands of the humans, and you went unseen. We have the upper hand. We just have to strike.
Calm yourself, Hermes. It's not like you're going to go on a rampage.
And why not? There are so-called captains guiding the human forces. They invited chaos into this realm, so let's show them chaos.
At least when you asked me to steal, it was from thieves. You're not a murderer, Hermes.
You made me look like a fool when I sent you to Kyros. But I can still come back from that, and prove my worth.
I told you that was Kyros' fault, not yours.
It doesn't matter. Please, I'm begging you, my friend. Help me to help her.
You think that your obsession with Persephone entitles you to her love? It doesn't. She will never love you, Hermes. And no amount of killing will change that.
Enough!
Uh-oh.
Stop, both of you!
What are you doing
What?
here?
Don't question me. Thank me for stopping you both before you do something you regret.
This isn't over!
Stand down, both of you. You still have your parts to play in all of this. Now stop bickering and fulfill them.
What? Was there meant to be a fight there? I swear, this whole arena is perfect for a fight. Yeah, I'm kind of on the rebellion side, aren't I? Talk to Hector. Do we go down there? We'll ride down there and probably stop there today. That was a bit interesting. Like, actually being stopped during a fight. Usually it would be just fighting for a bit and then someone would interrupt maybe. But yeah, he was a bit... I can't... It feels wrong to work both sides. It's really, it doesn't feel like there's much difference if I did go with one way or the other. Now there isn't exactly a like battle of attrition or something. I just saw some news about Battlefield 2042. They've had to delay the scoreboard update. It's so stupid. Oh, it's a shame, innit? I'm really worried about Battlefield, man. Used to be such a Battlefield fanboy. I'm glad that, like, I'll be honest, this 2042 hasn't interested me, because ever since they promoted it as 120 something players and it wasn't coming to Xbox One, which is kind of, it makes sense, like, I just, I didn't care for it too much, like, because I've been waiting for that so long, and for it to not be on Xbox One, it kind of irritated me a bit. It makes sense, like, I get the power and all that stuff, and I think even PC and next gen are struggling with that. But I honestly don't think Battlefield needs that many players. It's a nice, like, thought, isn't it? Like, when you think about it, 24 players or whatever it is. Like, it is kind of romantic almost, like, it's just so immense. Especially with Battlefield when it's been the same for so long, but the thing is, I'd rather have them just stick with 64 players, because you can balance that a lot more. With 2042, they're relying a lot on,
I don't want to be spotted here.
where is, they're relying a lot on, they're relying a lot on, what's it called? Hang on, I just got a message. What was I talking about? But yeah, with 64 players, they can balance it more. They can, and then you can just improve the fidelity, the maps. You can put resources into different things and server quality, because they know how 64 players works. They know how to keep that stable. They learned that from Battlefield 4. But now that it's 120 something players, which you've never done before, that's a whole new system they've got to learn. And I think even on PC now they've made it so that it's 64 players available for PC, and it's improved their performance so much. And it means you don't have to have two big maps. Like, you want big maps in a Battlefield, but then you want small maps as well. But you want the big maps that... You want big maps so that it feels like 64 players is a lot of people. Like, you play something like Battlefield 1, and the maps are quite condensed, small. There's a lot of quite close quarters areas, but they're very, like... There's not a quiet moment in a Battlefield map. Because there's so many things going on, like 64 players in the small areas, that's what it's like. Like there's some big maps where things are spread out, but you can still hear shit going down in across the map and stuff. Whereas when I did that live stream a while ago now, at 2042, it just felt 64 players on them really big maps, and the maps aren't great. They just don't feel or play, or the game just doesn't play like Battlefield like it should. Suppose we could do this. Unless we leave it for next time. Might leave it for next time, because it's a nice hour. We've done some of the Persephone, well, Hermes missions. I think it's quite nice to end off, but hopefully they can get 2042 sorted. For me, I think they would have done better remastering like Battlefield 4 or something. Like people said Battlefield 3 would have been a good remaster, but I don't think so. I think they should just get Battlefield 4 and try and give it a good remaster. Because then you could add DLC on top of that if that's possible. Or like maybe make just a Battlefield Portal game, because people are connected really well with Portal, and you could see them. Saying, because it would be cool to just have a Battlefield with a massive collection and stuff, but it's weird that Portal should be the one thing that is constantly updated and improved on. We should have already had a few maps ready for it, you know, new games ready for it, but and they're talking about making it free to play, but would I be interested in that? I doubt it, because for example, Halo's not grabbed my attention at all. Like, I loved it at launch. Like, if you watch my first multiplayer video on Halo Infinite, I absolutely loved the gameplay and everything, and that went to shit so quickly, Halo Infinite. Not gameplay wise, that more or less stayed the same. I know that it's been broken a little bit since I last played, so I'm not sure how bad that is, because I'm not sure what the issue was with BTB. I think it was something to do with connections and stuff. People getting kicked out, which isn't great. And I've seen some videos that the Halo Infinite multiplayer is just stuck together with duct tape. It's really just like the engine that they're using for Infinite is harder to use than Halo 5, which is crazy because they had so many issues with Halo 5. You think they would find something that would make their lives easier when making a Halo game, but I suppose they wanted that old school feel, and I think they're using Halo 2 engine, which is insane. So God knows how, like, people said the code is just piled on top of one another. It's a mess. So it's a bit crazy. Hopefully, 2042 will get in a good place, but I feel like it's just replaying the same beats as Halo, Battlefield 5, because Battlefield 5, once they started to fix things, they soon didn't have many routes to go with it. What I mean is that once they fix things, that's when they stopped seeing the value in it, and then they stopped supporting the game, because they did a few really good updates with the is it South Pacific DLC? I can't remember. It did a few updates, like towards the end. They added some really cool maps to Battlefield 5, and people were like speculating what they could do next and stuff like that, and they never did. Like, Battlefield has been on a deliberate downturn, I think, ever since they've removed Premium. It's like, with Premium, at least they had you do this, you need to make this content now. And that's why I think Battlefield 1 was in such a good place when it came out. One, because of Battlefield 4, and they were like, yeah, we need to make sure Battlefield 1 releases in a good state. It works, the servers work, connections, there's good gameplay, stuff like that. And plenty of maps. And they did that so well in Battlefield 1. And then with Battlefield 5, they had a good foundation. They had some good maps, they had good decent, interesting gameplay with the fortifications, which I'm amazed that they never brought into 2042, because that was the one thing in Battlefield 5 I was like, I would love this feature in Battlefield 1, because I love Battlefield 1, and if they added that in Battlefield 1, the fortifications, I would have loved that so much. But then 2042, it just feels like, and people were talking behind the scenes of how amazing this game's going to be, because the reason why they stopped supporting Battlefield 5 was because they wanted to make Battlefield 2042, put all the hands on deck on 2042, and it's just a shame. Like, it would have been great, because it just did, like, there's no, like, ever since it came out, the advertisements, everything, not one moment did I see Battlefield. Like, you can add was it Irish? All you want to trailers, you can do all that shit, it doesn't matter, like, and make the trailers as Call of Duty as you want. It's not going to be that. You need to make it Battlefield. Like, you compare the trailer for Battlefield 1 to Battlefield 2042, man, whoever made Battlefield 1 needs to be working on the next Battlefield and leading it. Or if it's the same guy, they have lost any semblance of what it's meant to be Battlefield. Like, the whole specializations, like, who the fuck thought that would be good for a Battlefield? Like, it's just basic stuff. You keep Battlefield, it's not COD. Just stop it. But it's like, the only issue with Halo Infinite for me is the store. Like, it's so greedy, and they keep changing it, and it's not making things better. I've been keeping up with the prices, and it's like, that's the thing that's putting me off from the multiplayers, because it's like, because I would like to support it, you know, but it's just, I'm not going into a game and just be ripped off. And then if the game's broken as well, like, you see, people said, like, you're updating the store more than the fucking game. It's hilarious, but yeah, that's why I'm more into single players right now. I've been into single players for a long time, ever since multiplayer games have kind of got a bit more egregious. Single players have become my home, really. But yeah, really enjoying Assassin's Creed Odyssey as always anyway. Next time we'll crack on with some more quests. It's quite nice to finally get into stuff. I know that for most of the first half of this DLC we've been just question mark hunting everywhere, which we probably should have left off a little bit, but I'm kind of happy I did it this way, because now we can just really just focus on the story and not worry too much about the world. Like, we might have to do 1 or 2 camps again, which isn't fantastic, but it'll be just a few more times, I think. And at least we know where we go in the map and that now. So yeah, I'll wrap it up here for today, and then we'll continue on, not tomorrow, the day after, in the morning. And like I said, in this rotation there'll be No Man's Sky, so it'll be premiering, so check that out in the next few days. And hopefully have some good fun. And then next rotation, after that, well, it'll be within the next week or so, we'll be doing Minecraft. Trying that out. I'll try both and see what I want to do, because I'll probably then alternate between that and Grounded. Or we could just do both, or all three, like 1 rotation No Man's Sky, 1 rotation Minecraft, 1 rotation Grounded maybe, would be quite cool. We'll see how we go for the next 2. So I don't mind, I'll be quite happy doing both, or whatever I feel like at the time. But yeah, really enjoying Assassin's Creed as always, and as always I hope everyone is enjoying. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I will see you all in the next one.